Hey, little girl, did you want to know a secret?
I got 5 on it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey everybody, it's me, Remy, the comic book poser, and I'm here to welcome you to Enter the Poserverse. It's Wednesday. I'm tired because I've been watching election crap all day and answering a million questions from students and coworkers alike. But I figured I've got 35 minutes until I teach class. I ran to one of my LCSs when I went to get some lunch, and I've got a couple of things to open up. Hey, Anna Molly. Thanks for swinging in. And the Lost Comic Kid. I've got some things that are on my way to me in the mail that will be on my way to you shortly, Isaiah. So, like I said, one of my two shops was on my list to swing to today. So I bought some books that I wasn't originally planning on pulling. I also have the remainder of my pull list at my main shop to pick up tomorrow, but I did double up on a couple of books so I could, hey, Juliana, I put your Last Ronin in the mail. I will send you a confirmation or a tracking number here in a bit. But this will be to do some giveaway stuff. So I'll show you what I read or what I pulled. Sweet Tooth: The Return. I'm a big Jeff Lemire fan. I am reading the current or the old run of Sweet Tooth now. So I figured I might as well start pulling the new one. That way I've got the issues when I come up for it. Spy Island #3 came out today. I like the kind of old school feel to this one. That's not actually a sticker on the book, but it looks like someone took a price gun to it. And then I also like the old school ad on the back. Next up, this is already going to be in the running for my pick of the week. It's a new #1 from Mad Cave. It's called Pantomime. I talked about it quite a bit in my pull list video that I had to delete because I realized I didn't set up my microphone correctly at school. And I talked for 15 minutes and went to edit it, and I was like, shit, I'm not doing that again. But this is a book about a bunch of students who are deaf and decide that they want to put together a heist. And one of the things that I said when I was on Two Brothers stream last week is that this book is a masterclass in lettering and art, from looking at how the speech bubbles change based on whether or not that person is communicating via spoken English or via sign language, and then also showing like text bubbles. But it's real good, as Cole says. How's it going, Cole? I picked up Lonely Receiver #3. I know I'll end up with 2 copies of this one for my other shop, but I like this book that much that I might have a full set of 3 to give away as part of my 500 subscriber giveaway stuff. I didn't read Empire. I know that this is a tie to Empire, but I'm planning on pulling most of the King in Black stuff that starts in a couple of weeks. And this is a precursor to the King in Black stuff as Null is coming. Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood. This is on my pull list at my other shop. Hey, Evan, thanks for swinging in. So I picked up a variant cover because I want to read this today, and I just need more Wolverine stories in my life. Next one, Red Atlantis #1. This is something that I talked about a little bit on one of my podcast episodes that I was on over at my shop. And hey, Nat, hopefully you are feeling better today. And Comics on the Mind is here. But I like Stephanie Phillips. I know Jen and something loves Stephanie Phillips because she's from one of the states that's ruining our democracy right now. But it's about an attack during an election, which maybe I don't want to read this today. But it's a weird kind of cyber threat thing. I kind of like these Tales from the Dark Multiverse books that I read. 3 or 4 of the ones that came out last year. So I figured Batman Hush could be an interesting one to check out. And they're all one shot. So if I don't like it, I wasted $1 or $5. But I bet it's okay. Batman, The Adventures Continue, number 6. I've really enjoyed that book. I need to go back and read Batman, The Adventures, number 1. And then Mighty Morphin. This is the new number 1, the reset of the Power Rangers universe. And as I was checking out, I saw that they had, at what I think is a fairly reasonable price, it's a wraparound variant. It's the one per store for only $13. So I figured I would check that one out. And I'm going to flip these over because I've got 2. I thought I did. I bought this copy of Thor number 9. It's one of the Native American tribute covers. I've got the A cover at my other shop that I'll pick up tomorrow, but I want to see what's happening, and I can't wait another day. This was one I didn't think I was going to pick up at all, but it was there, and I got money off. Yeah, I'll send you on Twitter some of the covers that Marvel is putting together. They're pretty interesting in terms of like some of the tapestry and imagery to pay tribute to indigenous people. But I picked up U.S. Agent number 1. I don't know why. I picked up a Batman 102 A cover because I want to read it. And I liked an older run of U.S. Agent that I picked up too. Comics on the Mind. I don't know why I originally was going to pass on it. I think just to shrink things down. But I want to check out Batman this week, and I'll probably give one of those away. I picked up the B cover to crossover because I know I'm going to have a million copies of the A cover come in when my share of the variants come in. And if you haven't picked up your why did I just forget her goddamn name? Justine Franny exclusive variants for crossover number 1, and you're interested, let me know so I can buy my kids Christmas presents. The last book I picked up, this is my second copy of this. It's Something is Killing the Children, number 11. It's the Frisson Virgin variant, and I like it. It's a callback to the first Frisson Virgin variant the first variant cover that came out with number 1, which originally, it's my only first printing that I have that I have one of the like 3rd or 4th printing covers as well. The other 2 things that I wanted to crack into, since I've got time and I'm tired of staring at John King playing with a freaking map on CNN, is... Sorry to get the noise away from the camera. Yeah, Geek Life. I'm a big fan of that cover. I picked one up from Comic Katana on Instagram, and then when I saw that one at the shop, I knew I had to snag one. So the first thing I'm going to open, I don't know if I've seen anybody else open these boxes online, but I think this is my 4th month of getting them. It's literally called the Comic Mystery Box, and I changed up what I've been getting. That I'd always been getting 2 boxes from them. The first was the X-Men and Friends, and then the second one was a generic superhero box, and the superhero box was just too much random stuff that I wasn't interested in, but I like the X-Men and Friends one because I'm collecting X-Men. So the other one that I picked up, and these are something like $12 to $15 a piece, and it's from a shop out of Georgia. Hey, Yesy Lou. I picked up a Marvel box that is 10 random Marvel comics. So we'll see if this has some things that fit in to what I collect a little bit better than the other one. So, in terms of my X-Men books, hey, Gorilla Todd, good to see you. I got Uncanny X-Men number 428. I don't have that one, and it's the second part of Sacred Vows. The House of M Prelude Excalibur book. That's something that I remember having and then losing it amidst moving around. But I like the way Magneto looks on that cover. I also like Doctor Strange. Uncanny X-Men Dominant Species, Part 2, number 418. Okay. They've got that listed as $10. I don't think that's right. I've seen when I do some of the value check there, a little over where the market pricing is at, but you get a lot of that from retail stuff. Uncanny X-Men number 262. And then I literally pulled this, I think, from one of the other mystery boxes that I did. And I don't know if I released it or not. But it's Sabretooth on one side and X-Men on the other. And it's a reveal of Sabretooth's revival story. So those 5 comics were $12. I feel like that was pretty okay. Cole, I need a nap too. I was up way too long watching stuff. Trump's lead is down in Pennsylvania now. And I can't remember Georgia. But we'll see. I've been watching all of these returns. I'm excited to check out the new Year Zero book, Nat, that I've got it to grab at my other shop tomorrow. Flash Ray says he's standing in line waiting for his LCS to open. Oh, hey, Bruce and/or Stephanie. I'm assuming it's Bruce. So this is just a generic Marvel mystery box. Oh, and Wes is here from Comics The Gathering. So this is a generic Marvel mystery box that was something like $12 or $15. So Miss Marvel, that's a cool cover. She's rocking the Iron Man mask. It's number 13. Oh, I like this one. I've got 2 copies. This is Rucka's number 1 on the Punisher. I think that's just a dope ass cover. Some, what's that say? Punisher appearance in Moon Knight number 8, and it's a newsstand. And number 9, another newsstand and Punisher appearance. Cool. New Defenders number 132. At least I'm getting a bunch of newsstand variants. I know how much some people love those newsy books. Another New Defenders newsstand with a Kevin Nolan cover. That's pretty cool. Mark Millar and Leno Yu, Super Crooks number 3. I haven't seen that one before. Oh, but I do have this. I love Nemesis. I picked it up in hardcover trade when it was re-released at some point early COVID. Hey, Deadpools. This is a really cool, like, cockier Batman Punisher kind of combo. I found all 4 of the first printings in a flea market for $1 a piece and gave them to the owner of my LCS because he loves it. Bruce, it's Marvel technically because Icon is a Marvel imprint. That I didn't know that until I got to reading some of the like little copyrighty stuff on the very back page of the hardcover. And then here's some Mark Millar Hit Girl #1. That is an icon. But I don't know if everything... Like, there was a point where Icon got purchased to become an imprint of Marvel, but I don't know at what point. Gorilla Todd says it was a short-lived imprint for creator-owned work. That's cool. And then a Kick-Ass #3, or Kick-Ass 3, #8. So those are some interesting ones. I didn't know how long Icon existed, because I know I still see some Icon books that I think a lot of them are Millar on them, but I didn't know that. Thank you, Todd. Aggressively Relaxing, also happy new comic book day to you. The last thing that I have to open, and then is it almost time for me to have to deal with high schoolers? No, I got 20 minutes. We can talk about whatever you want to, or I'll be quiet and eat a sandwich, because Jimmy John's sounded good for lunch. And Jimmy John's never sounds good, because it's just a mediocre sandwich. But that's how I feel about life right now. So these are auction pickups from Tacoma, and he says this is his first time using these boxes to let me know how it turns out, or let him know. So I bought some stuff from the Saturday morning cartoon auction on Shorty's channel last Saturday, and picked some stuff up from everybody. Last week I picked up or opened stuff from Southern Comic Geek, and this week I've got stuff from Ian. Gorilla Todd says he likes me when I'm sober. Todd, here's also why you like me. The last time we were on a stream together, I had been off my medicine for 8 days and hit a pretty hard detox after. So it's not necessarily just me sober. It's me being balanced with my panic meds. Yeah, Jimmy John's is okay. Hey, Manny. So I think everything here is centered around one theme that I can't remember what else I did buy. This was the only thing I bought from Tacoma. And I don't know how many people will have seen these or remember them, but the moment that Tacoma started showing them off, I was like, oh, I know what those are and I want them. Thank you, Todd. And yes, thank you, Nat. So when Ninja Turtles was all the rage, people didn't think it would have staying power, that people thought it would be kind of hokey. So their comic imprints started publishing like spoofs, knockoffs. So I have adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters in 3D, #1, #2, #3, #4. Can't read what number that is. #8. And then I like that clear swipe at TMNT #1. There's another one from the previous run. But these not only are funny to me as somebody who started buying Ninja Turtle stuff and getting more into Ninja Turtles, but this also, if you know the kind of stuff that I read and the kind of stuff that I like to collect, adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters is right in my fucking wheelhouse. So I think the next thing that I may spend some money on is going in and filling in some of the holes there. Hey, Andy, happy birthday. But yeah, these are the random things that I bought from Tacoma. I'll read them and see how much I enjoy them. But that's going to be something that definitely stays with me for a while, just because I like that tongue-in-cheek humor. In terms of other things that I've got going on, the hamster dance, nice. I need to trim the sides a little bit because it's getting weird, or I'm getting the like long curly sideburns that go into my ear, so I'll groom myself there. But in terms of other things that I've got going on this week, season 1 of Comic Book This or That ended last week. The champ is here. Comic Burrito is in the chat. I am doing some planning stuff for the next season, and if there's anybody in here who's interested in hopping in on season 2, drop me a line on either Instagram or Twitter that I'm still kind of planning some things and bouncing some ideas off of people. But I am going to keep streaming on Thursday nights, and I'm going to try and do it not directly on top of some other people. Like I know This or That ran on top of Burke. So I'll try and be mindful of where other people are. But one of the things that I've kind of missed now that school is back is having the time to sit down and interview different creators. That's something that I really enjoyed doing during the summer, the extended summer, because of all of this COVID stuff, was just getting to talk to everybody. But losing the flexibility of time because now I'm working 6 or 7 days a week, depending on what we've got tournament wise. I've missed out on some of that. So that's what I'm going to try and reclaim on Thursdays. So tomorrow night, I am interviewing some of the creators, and to be honest, I don't know who all is showing up because there are over 50 people attached to this project. What's up, Deuce? But I am interviewing a handful of people who are tied to the Kickstarter project Cthulhu Invades Oz. That it is people who are experienced from all over the industry. I know the one person who will definitely be there is my dude Stoney, who is not writing on that book, that he has colored portions of that book and kind of moved into new elements of his horizon. So check out, swing by and check us out tomorrow night. That it's the list of names attached to that book are impressive. If you go to the description for tomorrow night's live stream, I literally just copied and pasted stuff from their press release. So you can check it out with a link to the Kickstarter. And the book looks really, really cool, especially if you like that kind of what Cthulhu, like Lovecraft mythos. So that's something that you can check out tomorrow. In terms of other content, I think I have a video releasing at like 3:30 today. That is me unboxing something sweet from the Comic Burrito and opening up my first crate of books from Harsh Life Spotlights, who has a YouTube channel but is far more active on Twitter. And then I think I'll have some kind of video where I exploit my kids with Funko Pops at the end of the week. Who knows? But yeah, that's that. I don't have anything else exciting to say, and my energy is kind of gone as we are kind of all tired. But I'm going to read some stuff. Make sure you check out my boys, the Comic Burrito, tonight. That at 9 p.m. Eastern, you will see their This Week in Comics review, where they'll talk about up to 9 or 10 different books that sometimes they'll both rank, or all three of them will have a book rank in a similar place. Sometimes it will be 9 very different books. So I'm excited to see what they have to say. Check out other people who are rocking content in the channel. You can look and see what Andy picked up today, that he got a pretty sweet slab as part of his birthday haul. You can check out Geeky Mama Bear now that she has a new functioning computer. She's been opening both books and some pretty sweet pops that she collects a lot of Marvel things. So if you want to learn about that kind of pop game, you can hop in there. Check out Gorilla Todd and or Comics on the Mind, that I know on Tuesday and Thursday nights, Todd tends to have some kind of stream of what he's preparing to sell in an auction on Wednesday and Friday night. And on Thursday nights, he and Comics on the Mind alternate back and forth to host their Teachers Lounge show, which is very interesting in terms of listening to them talk shop about just about anything. And they're very good and responsive to the chat in going back and forth. And Manny says that they are doing a launch party for book 4 of El Crudo on Periscope or Twitter. So make sure you give him a follow. And I'm trying to see if there's anybody else I missed. You could check out, since Kurt was in here, Not Near Mint goes live tonight at like 9:30. Bruce and Stephanie also have an interview tomorrow night. I think theirs is an hour before mine, and if it looks like I'm gonna start at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, and if they're not done by 10 Eastern, then I'll see if I can bump the start back a little bit. And if Flash Ray's still on here, no, there's Stephanie. I was just talking about your interview. If Flash Ray's still in here, I think he's got something with Hot Wheels today. But go check out everybody else who's in here. I think the kind of people that I draw at noon to 1 o'clock on a Wednesday, we are the same kind of tight group of people who are together in everybody else's chat. So check everybody out, and follow at Jen and Something on Twitter. That she's more active on Twitter for now because of her shoulder surgery. So follow her on Twitter because she'll go live on Periscope and stuff like that. And you don't want to miss that, because I think, as all of you have gotten to know her, she's quite a hoot. And apparently Isaiah might upload his 40 subscriber special tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that one too. And Cole, thank you for dropping the links. I don't think I've got anything else to say. If you haven't entered my 500 subscriber giveaway yet, the window closes at 5 p.m. Central on Sunday to either successfully exit the Poserverse or to enter some of the other random Poser Says Hi links. And I'll announce when I will do the 500 subscriber giveaway, probably on Sunday afternoon. I just have to look at what my schedule looks like for the next couple of days at school. So I think that's all I've got. I'm going to try and eat before I got to talk to kids about everything else. But sub everybody up. I appreciate y'all coming in and being chatty. And I know that I will see most of you all throughout the afternoon and evening as we're all checking out what everybody's talking about on this new comic book day. So as always, thanks for stopping by, and have a good one. And I try to push end broadcast, and then of course somebody posts something